What's up guys, it is Brad, or DemonAsylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Fallout 4 video. Going to be going over the update 1.5 as well as survival beta that came out today on PC only. For those of you who don't know how this works with the updates and such, with Bethesda, basically what they do is they put a beta version of any updates or free DLC, I guess you can call it, such as the survival difficulty coming to the game. They put any of that stuff in a beta form on PC to make sure that it doesn't cause any new issues when fixing old issues or adding new things to the game. And then if everything's good with that beta version or beta form of the update, then they will put out the full version of it on PC, and then after that they will a little bit later put it out on console. So we're going to be going off of an article here on community.bethesda.net. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link to it down in the description below. So basically it says Fallout 4 1.5 survival beta. We're excited to announce that Overhauled survival difficulty is now available for beta testing on Steam. Also, if you guys are someone on Steam and you don't know how to opt into a beta like this, again, the link to this article will be in the description at the very bottom of it. It does have very clear steps as to how you guys can opt into this beta to try it out. And if any of you guys want to send me gameplay of trying out their survival beta, definitely hit me up, because I do not have a PC that is able to handle playing Fallout 4 while recording it, so this is not something I can really get gameplay of to show you guys. But if you guys want to send me gameplay, then definitely, again, get a hold of me through messages on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, and we can go from there. And of course, I'll give you guys credit if I use any of your gameplay in the description of that video. Following along with the article again, though, this update will be available on consoles next month. Now, of course, we're at the very end of March, so this obviously means that we're going to be getting it in April. Whether it's the first, second, third, or whatever week of April, we don't really know. Hopefully, it's within the first couple weeks, though I'm really not trying to wait as long as they initially expected we might have to, which is around a month, to actually get the full version of the survival difficulty, especially across all systems, because I personally am on console, and consoles get everything last on this stuff. So anyway, though, they say also there are additional fixed notes related to this update. The beta includes new features, new survival difficulty, of course. Survival adds additional challenges, including no fast travel, saving only when you sleep, increased lethality, diseases, fatigue, danger, and more. Get detailed information on Bethesda.net. Characters set to survival difficulty appear under their own character selection filter. Survival difficulty characters are not backwards compatible with the 1.4 version of Fallout 4. If you opt out of the beta, do not use survival character saved games. Now, obviously, that's a pretty general description of what survival difficulty is going to be like and what it has to offer. We honestly don't have all the information yet, even from Bethesda, what survival difficulty is going to offer. They do want to keep some things very vague and secret for us to find out on our own, which I definitely appreciate and respect in a sense, because I don't want everything to be completely known about going into the hardest difficulty they've ever made for a game before. I want there to be some surprises, so it's even more difficult in a sense than we would have expected it to be going in. But aside from that, the other point I'm getting at here is that because of all this stuff being super general and broad that is being listed here, I am going to do a separate video most likely that is going to go more into detail with what Bethesda has confirmed is going to be part of the survival difficulty and how exactly it's going to come into play. Now, for these other fixes that they had talked about being in this 1.5 update, we have general stability and performance improvements, fixed rare crash related to reloading a save that relies on automatron, fixed issue with the robot workbench camera not moving properly immediately after canceling out of the menu, fixed issue with Ada not properly traveling to an assigned settlement. Robots can now be assigned a settlement vendor, or robots can now be assigned as settlement vendors, sorry. Fixed issue with Appropriatron, where blueprints would not appear properly if the container had already been looted prior to getting the quest. In Nuclear Option, that's a quest, entering the Institute using the targeting helmet on power armor no longer inadvertently causes the player to go into combat and become stuck in the Institute. And finally, fixed distance check for robotics expert perk. So yeah, guys, as you can tell, update 1.5 for Fallout 4 really isn't looking to be that crazy. It's definitely nothing like 1.4 or the couple updates or patches, if you want to call them that came before it are like, where they have a full page list of changes, fixes, etc., etc. This seems to be more focused around adding survival difficulty to the game, which makes sense, of course, and then also some general fixes, most of which seem to be related to the Automatron DLC. Also, another thing that makes sense, because the Automatron DLC just recently came out, and there's bound to be issues with DLC or with the game when the DLC gets added into it, that they're just going and hopping on as quickly as they can can to fix and take out of the equation for the game. In terms of them patching any more glitches in the future, making any more fixes or additions to things in the game that maybe are more based around the actual stock game and not the DLC, or just other things in general, those will likely be seen in update or patch 1.6, which we probably won't be seeing until around the time of the next DLC, which of course is Wasteland Workshop, coming out probably mid to late April. So that's probably when we'll see 1.6, maybe even a little bit after 1.6. I feel like a big reason why we saw 1.4 come before the first DLC, which again was Automatron, was because of the fact that we hadn't had anything put into the game yet to actually handle the add-ons such as Automatron that were coming into play. But now that we do have that system in place, they don't necessarily need to be putting out another update before every single DLC. They could very easily put the DLC out and then wait about a week and put an update out after that, which will allow them time to see if there's any issues conflicting between the new DLC and the game that they would then be able to fix within the new update. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for this video. If you have any questions regarding this update, or if you want to give me your opinions regarding the survival difficulty coming out, or any of the other changes in this update or that you would have liked to see in this update, go ahead and post that stuff in the comment section. Always love reading your guys' thoughts and of course helping you out where I can. And if you guys have enjoyed this video or found it informative, feel free to drop a like on it down below and subscribe for many more Fallout 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone, and peace out.